Previously on Sector 13.
Abraham, pull over. It's the rest of them.
Sure.
Hey guys, where have you been?
I think the better question is, where have you been?
Don't you want more? Like your freedom?
That would be nice.
I'm going to immediately just pick him on the side of the head. Shut up.
Hold on.
This isn't a recruiting session.
Hold on. He might be onto something here.
And she's going to take her trunk and she's gonna kind of lay him down, and then she's going to press his, get his face real close to that pavement. No, we're probably going roughly 75, 80 miles an hour, and I would hate to know what would happen to a face if we were to, I don't know. And I just kind of get his face a little closer. You think it'll just shave off, or sandpaper? Are you really gonna have us do this, Gerald? All you have to tell us. I'll even say this will be your last question. All you have to tell us what her plans are. It's the last question, Gerald. And you get to keep your face and your foot.
He'll gesture to Kurisu to call him.
I mean, I probably won't because there's no phone number on it. I can email.
As you do get closer to the cathedral, you do notice that there is a large golden barrier that is covering the cathedral. The cathedral is under attack by different eldritch creatures. A gigantic rift opened up nearby. That's the only thing I could think of. Fact. So with everybody through the portal, that brings us to the end of combat. And you guys are welcomed into the bright lights that is the headquarters. You guys made it back to the Dominion, where you guys saw this little, not really so little, but this kind of automaton of magic concoction of whatever. And then basically they welcomed you to the headquarters and said, you guys go rest for the night, and we'll talk in the morning. So, yeah. Unless you guys had anything. Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just saying I did my homework. I sent you the questions that you wanted me to send.
Yes. And I took all questions that were sent to me, and I made any adjustments, and I did what I could. And so depending on what you guys do, this is all the ball in your court. I am hopefully ready for what you want to do.
So what is the deal with Mercury?
Okay. You know what? I didn't do my homework. I'm sorry. I'm just as confused by that element as you are.
Because one of my what was the question? Are there elements, pieces, or anything you don't feel makes sense? So I'm like, mercury and cesium are the only two metals that are liquid at room temperature. It feels like there should be a broader application, but as far as I'm aware, there is none.
I was at work when I read that too. I was just dying when I was reading that.
I'm not gonna lie to you, friend. I'm a little confused.
Well, because she asked about elements.
Oh, okay. Listen here, you.
Listen here, you little shit.
That's so fucking funny, though.
Oh
my god. Never really quick on the uptake when I get it. It's just so damn funny. Well.
So, unless there's something you guys want to do before taking a long rest, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I personally can't think of anything, and I've really been trying, but I just kind of can't think of anything.
That is completely understandable. I can't think.
Nope. Nope. I can't. So we can just long rest unless anybody else has anything they want to do.
Nope.
Alright. Long rest it is. Goodness me. So you guys successfully complete your long rest. No interruptions. It was much needed of a long rest. You guys were fairly tired. So Kurisu, unfortunately, is being detained right now because of her little adventure, so to speak, earlier. So she's being detained as part of a punishment right now.
For murders.
We don't know what happened. But the rest of you awake and are basically kind of like served breakfast in bed almost. Not quite to like the bougie kind of style, because you guys are in one room, like you're sharing a room together. It's kind of like not quite like an infirmary style room. It's just like this basic throw together. Here's a couple beds. Here's some pillows. Here's some blankets. Go to sleep. So when you guys wake up, you guys gotta all wake up around the same time and are presented with a cart of breakfast trays, basically. So you have the time to consume your meals, have your coffee before heading back out into the main hall. But on the cart, you will see a summons, kind of like notice of, come alone, bring all your gear, and we will discuss the events that had happened. Signed, the founder.
Oh, well, that's very nice, very, very cordial. Not gonna lie, those eggs were kind of terrible, very undersalted, but I mean, other than that, that was very lovely. Yeah, no, we can. Did everybody sleep well? Elara? How are you feeling, dear? You had us very worried. I see the sickness has stolen your voice.
Well, not great, but doing fine.
Will you be? Are you healthy enough to continue?
I think so. I don't really know.
If you would like, you can roll. You can
what
roll a
this
medicine
illness
check.
is. Would love to roll a medicine check.
Holding.
Hold. Which one do I want to roll it? That one. We want that one to roll it. Oh, rollies.
Well, okay, so with the
12.
Yeah, you're not quite familiar with this particular illness. However, just kind of like doing that examination, you're not tired. You feel pretty okay. Like you're not noticing any specific symptoms other than any normal day, basically. Like you feel totally fine. You just have the blackened hands.
Got it. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, now I have gloves on so they can't see my hands.
Alright, so everything is somewhat back to normal. Good. Apparently, we're going to be meeting the head honcho. Wish I knew. I would have, spent more time in the room preening. But oh well. It's just going to have this. I guess I'm just going to have to go out looking like this. Alright, let's go. Chop, chop.
I'm assuming everybody, the whole gaggle of you is going.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
probably.
You guys walk back out into that main room where you first entered. So just as a reminder, you've got like these gigantic crystal walls. And within the walls, it's filled with a bunch of different people. And at the very far end, at the center, there's the two individuals who are kind of embracing each other. All of the individuals you do see within the crystal are wearing variations of what you come to know as the Dominion uniforms. In the room is a bunch of computers all lined up throughout the floor space. It's like a big empty room compared to earlier where there was a bunch of bustling people running around. Nobody is around except for this kind of like weird automaton being that you guys had encountered earlier yesterday.
So for my visual sake, it's just like floating giant armor.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it's like full-on armor. It's more of like a robot, if you would. But it's segmented, and each segments are like pulled apart, and it's in the middle of each of the segments is kind of like you could see the magic essence that is holding these pieces together and binding the pieces to create this form. So it does gesture for you guys to kind of like enter into the room.
Right. We do. I do that. Me, Hana and Lotus, they step in, waiting.
When you guys enter further into the room, 6 of the computers will turn on, essentially. And the automaton thing will kind of like gesture to the computers. And as you approach the computers, you do see each computer has a different set of files on it. The files that I had given you guys prior to this session. So,
Yay.
yeah. I am the founder of the Dominion. You can call me Eliora. These files are all files that we have available to you to access to further your knowledge about your current mission.
Not got
And that came from what?
Came from the computer?
The computer or the knights or the armor?
It came from the armor.
Cool.
Oh. Well, it's nice to meet you. Didn't expect that. Not even a little bit. But thank you. All right then. Is it just these files we have access to, or can we if we want to follow some breadcrumbs, can we look up more stuff, or?
Your restrictions have been lifted. If there is other information you seek, please let me know and I will show you the files.
Cool.
We just got a clearance upgrade, or what's going
I
on?
think we got a clearance upgrade, which is awesome.
Oh boy.
All right.
Boss is not going to believe this.
And I promise I won't cause any trouble, even though I would like to know what your deal is and how a suit of armor ended up founding this institution.
I mean, if you're really curious, you could probably just ask. I have a good of it. It's lengthy, very thorough backstory.
What? No.
I don't know. You're very interested in how you look. Were you once alive, or were you always just a giant floating suit of metal?
I am just a shell of the founder. And she kind of will gesture to the two embracing in the crystal. That is my original body in there.
Well, now
So yeah, it's just that a crystal wall with 2 people embracing each other in the middle. The woman is wearing kind of like what appears to be a mage's uniform out of purples, blues, and golds, and then the male is wearing kind of like this leather, dark brown armor with purples and golds etched into it as well, with bits and pieces embroidered into it.
is that are you talking literally, or is this just like a representation of what you used to look like?
Literally, that is my body in that crystal.
I want to ask you more questions, but I know that we have like a very serious mission to do.
No, I think we have time for this.
If it's not, would you be willing to share a little bit about the founding of this establishment and how you managed, you and clearly someone that is very, very near and dear to you, get trapped in a crystal and you in a suit of armor? It's all right. You can just TLD, all right?
Hey, Becca, would you like to read the document I sent you?
Becca, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know it was you.
dare you do this to me,
That
Brittany?
is hilarious. Oh, Murray, probably just...
I was just getting a cute little lord dog.
I read it. Here's the thing. I read it. But my brain comprehended nothing. You guys ask why I don't. Becca, why don't you read? It's that.
I'm sorry.
I looked at those words. They did not make sense.
Get a cute little robot telling me what happened.
I was making a joke of like, hey, dear. I was doing the joke of like,
I
hey,
literally
DM,
got the
entertain
longest
us.
fucking one,
She
too.
was prepared.
I know, right?
Joke's on you. I was ready for this bullshit.
She Uno reversed us.
I don't know, some shit between the House of War and House of Death, and then House of Blood, and House of Pestilence and Famine. I'm just looking at the keywords as I'm scrolling through this again. They joined a council. House of War and House of Death did. Protect peace and their own people, blah blah blah. The Blood King began to rule in the land of tyranny, blah blah blah. Someone named
Eliora.
Eliora.
Eliora Whitmire was invited. She believed the spirit of forgotten deity, or believed to be the spirit of the forgotten deity. And then there's another name, and then some betrayal happened, and yeah. The end.
Well,
Gonna read.
a very long stare. Like, well, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of expected, like, you know.
Becca, please give yourself inspiration for this.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting something a little more epic, but I don't know.
I don't know why you guys ask me to summarize things, because it's not great. I do my best.
Holy, okay.
Well, you said some keywords that were important, which was the House of Blood and the House of the Void.
I can sum it up.
Okay.
So, yeah, in terms for short and sweet, the Blood King came to power, as you guys all kind of figured out by now at this point, hopefully. So the House of War, Pestilent, the Void, House of Death, and House of War all were under the Blood King's rule. The House of Death and the House of War actually betrayed the Blood King. The House of Death was ran by Eliora, and the House of War was ran by Andre, both of which became the founders of the Dominion. So when they founded the Dominion, they pulled basically their two houses together, and they pulled any other straggling kind of magical being and anybody who was wanting to go against the Blood King. And they worked together to devise a plan to end essentially the blood war of this in the rule of this king. In order to do that, this big whole like fight took place, and the combination with Eliora and Andre using their magical powers with the rest of their houses, they essentially came together and got rid of magic, if you would, once the Blood King was gone and defeated, and they tore him apart and scattered him into the void. So using the Lacrima stone or crystal, they put a stop to most magic in the world, but of course that didn't fully get rid of it because magic was still within everybody and within the earth itself. That's why, like, say for example, you guys still have magic. It's not to the grand scale that it was once upon a time. So yeah, if that makes any sense at all whatsoever.
It does. And,
excellent.
Excuse me, Miss Founder, can you please pull up the file for Miss Annabelle?
I think actually Steven, was that not you?
That was me.
I have a file that has some familiar names in it.
Excellent. Convenient.
No. Do I?
Nope.
I don't think I do.
I have it.
Because I'm... Oh.
Oh.
That's
I
why
knew somebody had Annabelle. Ho ho ho.
That's why I asked. So, given what we've learned, that little brief history lesson, I I think I kind of, I understand, but Annabelle, apparently her dad was a member of the House of the Void, and they had a little altercation with the Dominion, and her dad didn't make it out. Her and her mom, I guess, were in hiding, protected by the Dominion, and I just don't think she ever got over it. I sincerely just don't think she ever got over it. Her mom unfortunately passed away. She lost control of the powers that she did have, and well, now she kind of has the same thing that you have, Elara. And apparently, whatever that little event was, it's called the Night of the Void Release. Which sounds extremely ominous.
What?
So you think maybe she's doing this just to get revenge?
Maybe.
Strong possibility. I mean, she may be trying to just bring back the Blood King. I mean, either way, if she is doing that, we gotta stop her.
And so you see that her dad was...
he was a member of the House of the Void, and if I understood the history correctly, the House of the Void is still on the side of the Blood King.
Well, not just that, but I guess let me get the phlegm in my throat. That's interesting because I have the same thing.
Really?
Have some intel where report team going to utilize some sort of a gate that's going on here. And there was a little girl that was being used as a catalyst for this thing, whose father was the House of the Void Leader. And things went south, and he became an Eldritch. A large Eldritch. And actually, I don't know what happened to her.
Wait, so who was using a small child to power a gate?
If my math is correct, her daughter, or her father.
Huh.
We have been dealing with the House of the Void's daughter.
It looks like it. Oh no. That's not great.
I'm not too good at math, but if the shoe fits.
That's not great. Miss Eliora, did you know about this?
We did know about her background.
And she was put in a senior ranking position because...
We had reasons to believe that she would be beneficial to our cause. Having her train as a sister and undergoing the procedures necessary was detrimental for the power increase of our order.
Did it ever, were you ever a little worried that maybe she might hold a bit of a grudge?
At the time, we did not feel that there was any grudges.
I suppose that's fair. Well, I guess because she definitely just kind of whooped into a portal, and she just kind of left. Dang it, we should have brought him. He's gone now.
Are you referring to the captive?
Yeah, I think his name was Gerald. I think it was Gerald, because I remember saying it.
He is in the holding cell with Ori.
Oh, you got him! Good!
Actually, Viscus, I'm going to make my do stupid shit character. Viscus is going to touch the crystal.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
If he's allowed to touch the crystal, he will.
Okay. Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Absolutely, I'd be delighted.
And can you also roll me a percentile?
Dirty 20. Percentiles loading. Oh, there it is. 50 even.
50 even. Boop, 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 boop. 50 even, 50 even, 50 even. Okay, sorry, what was your constitution saving throw?
Dirty 20.
Okay. So, that's good. That's fine. Because Viscous, what exactly is he made out of?
Sea slime.
Sea slime. Okay. So within this sea slime starts forming bubbles. And these bubbles start popping, start coming out of him. And so there's just little
boiling.
It's not boiling. It's just little bubbles. As if someone's blowing bubbles out of him.
Is this like aquarium bubbler bubbles,
Yeah!
or like okay, or like size of someone's brain theoretically bubbles?
No, he's just bubbling now.
Bubbling.
He can speak, but yeah, when he touches the crystal, it's like kind of like a shock of magic energy goes through him. Kind of like that weird like tingling up your spine, and then yeah, he just starts turning into bubbles.
I feel like if a normal organic touched this, that'd be their blood bubbling, and they would have heart arrhythmia.
I mean, when you're dealing with a weird, strange Eldritch fighting thing, I wouldn't hold it against them. Or would I? Bubble Viscous. Yeah, pretty much.
Uh-oh.
He's a lava lamp.
We're trying to.
Well, stop, Mo.
What are you doing?
Bubbling.
I mean, it's adorable. Don't get me wrong, but we have to. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, I guess the question now here is the big question of the day is how imminent is this threat? How far has she gotten in her plans? If she is acting alone, and how do we get there in order to stop her plans at all? Do you have an answer? Or are we working on that kind of technology? I don't know. I'm not very well versed in this sort of thing.
You are tasked to at least grab the book from Annabelle, believing that she succeeded in her mother matron ritual.
Wait, the book is important?
The book.
Wait. Please restate that whole thing. I kind of that clicked for me.
I'm gonna do the voice. She wants you.
Yeah, no, you did not do the voice specifically.
She wants you guys to ensure that you at least grab the book from her, believing that she did complete the mother matron ritual as a sister.
Abrams will just awkwardly reshuffle his book in his hand.
The book is the most important essence to everything. A book from a member of the House of Blood and the House of the Void is extremely dangerous.
You don't think she can enact her plans without?
We are unsure. You would need to speak to someone who is from the Sisterhood. Or you may speak to someone who was there during the night of the release.
I would like to roll insight on the organization as a whole, as Abrams. Like, is this, good for the sake of good, or is there like, oh no, we want you to do things so that they're not in charge so that we can more easily be in charge,
Go ahead. and roll that insight, and we'll go from there.
Insight. Yay, +6.
Fuck.
Fuck. 14.
Okay.
It's fine.
Everything is fine. I mean, when it comes down to it, you do feel like you guys are the good guys.
You know, everyone's a protagonist of their own story.
Yeah. So you guys are the good guys. The idea of this dangerous book being out there in the wrong hands, potentially, could be devastating, but you yourselves don't understand what kind of devastation might be.
Oh no, that's not the book I'm worried about.
No. I mean, just books in general. So this particular book here, you don't know enough about the Sisterhood to be able to fully glean anything beyond that, though.
I think she took the book with her. I don't think it's back at the site. She was keeping that thing pretty close.
How many gonna readjust the book again. How many books are there?
So she will pull up on one of the computers a file. And it will just have kind of like a scrollable list of all different mother matrons that are noted within the order. And just right off the baseline list, you can at least see that there are 20 different mother matrons. And from what you know already, each mother matron has their own type of book.
Wait, so Stephen gets the terminology correct. Mother matrons are deities, or are they like DC Comics Mother Box?
So,
where at the end of the day, it's just an inanimate object.
Mother matrons, in the retrospect, they're kind of like the highest ranking sister, if you would. They're the ones who train all the sisters. They run the cathedrals. They look after everybody. Like they're the most powerful out of their field. They're their own kind of like branch of the Dominion that run under their own operations.
Okay.
So having a mother matron with a book is like the biggest honor you could have within that group. And there are 20, let me clarify, 20 currently alive mother matrons.
And I'm neither mother nor matron, but I possibly have one of those books. Cool. I'm gonna use my 8-foot profile to just hover over the computer and do like that thing where, you know, they have to look for the letter and then use their index finger on one hand to click it, and then do that multiple times to slowly type in whatever's needed, and figure out like what's the point. What do these books? What comes bundled with them? What's their utility? Is there anything beyond, bedtime reading material?
So you go through this and you try to click and try to find this information. It is all restricted.
Yay, we're not the highest elevation. That makes so much sense.
No, it is just restricted specifically for the Dominion. Because the sisters are its own branch. They're not actually under the direct orders of the Dominion. They're allies.
Get, like, a chart of this later.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm trying to visualize. There is a comparison that my brain is trying to make, and as occupying a lot of my focus right now. I'm like, where have I heard of something like this before?
But yeah, I do actually have a document for that.
Okay.
So we need to find a high-ranking sister to ask like what these books are about. Do you know where one might be found?
There is one who was just pronounced a mother matron within this facility.
Hey, fantastic.
Oh, it's a matriarchal society. Nice.
Where did we know? Like, where is she here, or did she leave, or?
They are probably in the training grounds.
Fantastic. Is that And is that here, or is that somewhere else?
And you are still wearing the golden bracelet, right, from the cathedral?
Yeah.
Okay. The hand of this founder person is going to reach out and wave across your bracelet. And you're going to feel like a little bit of shock. And it's kind of like, ooh,
Yeah.
wasn't expecting that. But then it will grab onto your wrist. And with its other hand, it will gently, like super gently, touch the bracelet. And it'll come up with the holographic layout of the headquarters.
Ooh, that's fancy. All right.
And
I know it could do that.
it's going to reach through the hologram of the headquarters, and it's going to spin and turn it and then like enlarge little elements of it, and it's going to point to one gigantic room. That is the training grounds. Follow the map and you will find it. Your badges and bracelets will give you access to these rooms.
Well, that's mighty fancy. Fantastic. All right, cool. And then let me see. What else did we need? We needed to find a mother matron. Oh, right. And then, do you know if there's anyone who lived through and survived the night of the Void Relief?
There is the entire strike team that was participating in the Void of the Night, who are present within this facility.
Okay, cool. Do you know what the name of the strike team is, so we can like just kind of ask around? I don't wanna bother you about something like that.
Yes. Give me a second
No
to
problem.
pull up the list.
No problem.
Team 2 consisted of Nisa, Ori, Jazz, Lucas, CJ, and Kamina.
Lucas, CJ, and Kalamina.
Pamina.
Kamina, thank you. And they were strike team 2. All right, fantastic. I think that's all we need. At least where to get started. We might be back. I'm not going to lie.
And I will be waiting.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time and for trusting us with such an important task. Because this is pretty big, huh?
Extremely big. We have other teams out in the field trying to track further information to better assist your mission.
Fantastic. Let us know if anything happens, and we will do the same.
If there are any requests, please tell me now.
What? So, why did we get the promotion?
You are a special ops team of the finest fighters and survivors of the cathedral incident now.
Oh boy, low standards. Okay.
You said it, not me.
I think the only request that I could possibly have is whoever your chef is and making breakfast, just tell him to up his scrambled eggs game.
I will take notice of this.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you again. I turn to the team. So what should we do first? Should we try to find the new matron, or should we talk to Strike Team 2?
I have my own personal agendas, however, we got a job to do. So, strike team probably.
Alrighty. Well then, we're gonna ask around for the names that you gave me. I wrote them down, but you know.
If
I
you
just
are
feel like
looking
I don't
for the strike team, I might be able to assist.
Fantastic.
every agent is bound by their bracelet, tracking should be available.
And the hologram will show these green lights, like little dots, and it will give you the location of where the strike team members are, 2 of which are actually also in the training room.
All right, we can well, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Sounds a little messed up coming from me, but I mean it's still a term. It doesn't offend me. Do you guys just want to head to the training?
You're the only one in this group qualified to say something like that.
I suppose I am. So do you want to go? Do you want to go to just the training grounds so we're not wandering all around here looking like lost tourists?
Fine.
It's all right. It's all right. It'll be a nice jog. We're not jogging. I'm not jogging.
Speed walking, you could say that.
I can speed walk. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind it. I don't mind that.
Okay, so you guys start making your way downtown, into the training room, and you see kind of like a large empty room, and there's only 3 individuals in the room. And like when I'm talking large, like it's like football size, kind of large. Football field. I can talk properly. Football field size.
I know what you meant, but how funny would that be, though?
I know, I'm just looking. They're just on this. Jeez.
This huge, massive 7-inch field.
Like, huh? Okay.
Jesus. My brain is not working.
All right.
One of the individuals you do kind of recognize it to be Nisa. She is severely bandaged up and wearing like loose clothing, but she looks not quite like herself anymore. Her corkscrew like horns appear to be very mangled, and it looks like she's got additional horns now curving around into her chin. Her hands
like 2 sets of battering ram horns.
Yeah. Her hands now are a little bit more elongated, and it has that same blackened curse to them. She's got spikes on her tail now, and it looks like she's got a set of additional eyes that are running along her cheek, and one at the center of her forehead. And as she's locked into this combat, she's got astral arms out, and they look like the night sky. And the person she's locked into this combat with is a about 6 foot tall woman who's got this short, kind of like shaggy black hair. They're wearing a bodysuit made out of some sort of type of dark nanotech fibers. And along the suit are blue glowing circuit patterns that seem to stretch all the way even up into their exposed neck. They've got a fairly muscular build, but they are oddly thin. And at the hip, they have a porcelain, like a white tiger mask. And the 2 of them are basically doing a sparring match between each other. And off to the side is definitely what you guys recognize to be some sort of eldritch creature. I was going to say elvish. Eldritch creature.
What can you know this does?
It's got completely black skin with very thin feline-like legs, and on its feet it also has these golden claws. He has long fingers, kind of like Nisa, but at the ends he's got golden nails. From his chin he's kind of got a set of these red feathers that protrude and go around along his chin up behind his red pointed ears. He's got a face that has like this very large toothy grin to it. And he's got a set of red and yellow eyes that are very wide. It's kind of giving him this kind of like creepy-ass, chaotic expression to his face. And he's got these like red lines that are running down his face all the way up to the top of his upper lip. From one of his horns that he has, he's got these golden rings attached to it. Both of his horns are long, and he's got like a smaller set of orangish ones behind him too. But these rings that are on one of his horns matches rings that are along his tunic that he's wearing. It's kind of like this golden, orangey tunic that has like a bunch of different swirls made out of foils all over it. And with every kind of like slight movement he makes, you can hear him jingle, almost like a set of keys.
All right. Okay. It would be. Ooh. Oh, that's really cool. What? All right. Who should we talk to first? I don't just want to shout. Or should I just shout? Because I can shout.
Your funeral.
I'm a mortician.
Oh, great! So you get a discount.
Ha! I like it. All right. I'm not shouting, and then I'll trot over. Then I'll trot over to. You know what? Let's just go with the familiar enough face, Nissa. We'll talk to Nissa.
So Nissa's the one who's currently in the sparring match. So she's very focused on the individual she's encountering right now, which is the one lady in the nanotech suit.
Yeah, come on. The tech lady. The technology.
The techno lady.
The techno lady. Well, I give a nervous glance over at the other guy. I'm sure it's fine.
You awkwardly make eye contact with him and he doesn't break his smile.
Why not just talk to the guy with the jingle noise?
His smile is just a little unsettling.
I mean, a little, yeah, but we've seen worse.
I mean, I suppose that's true. Why don't you speak then?
Oh, I will. Hello. And the twin with the longer hair will walk towards the jingly key monster. The twin with the shorter hair will kind of facepalm and follow behind.
Who might you be?
We're Elar and Alar, and she quickly gestures to both of them because she cannot remember who's who.
Sorry, this is a man, or I've lost visual imagery after that voice.
What do you mean they can't remember who's who? I'm taking away a different thing.
Yeah, they don't know who's who.
To answer your question, Steven, you believe this thing to be a male? It's an eldritch creature, so male, female, could be anything.
That's true, it could be 4 genders.
Exactly.
It can be whatever it wants to be.
And what can I do for you on this fine day?
What were we going to ask it?
Something about, or the relation
No.
to... Oh, Brittany's got it.
Well, no. The question that needs to be asked before anything is...
What the fuck
Hello?
are you?
What? Who are you? What is your name? For goodness sake!
Oh, I'm Ori.
Very good. You're Ori. Okay. And I just kind of, okay, now that we know his name, I'm going to whisper over to one of the twins. We're asking him about the Night of the Void Essence.
We have questions about the Night of the Void Essence.
Well, that was a very fun night. Lots of blood, lots of screams.
Yeah. Could you give us any more details, or is that it?
Cool story, bro.
What would you like to know? Is there something specific you're looking for, or would you just like a recounting of the tale?
What do you guys think? Do you want a recounting of the tale, or
I feel a recounting might give us more detail.
Something that's not in the reports, or
I agree. It might be something that wasn't.
sounds
in
like you were there? So like, let's get an insider scoop on the whole thing.
The closer we got to the site, the closer we got to the screaming. Horrors and horrors over and over again. The screaming became unbearable. Myself and Nisa were vulnerable to the terrors that were the void. We were incapacitated for the longest time, and we just heard the screams. The screams turned into the yelling, and eventually, darkness. There was just a vast, deserted landscape, covered in black mist. The sky was filled with these vortexes of purples, blues, and stars sparkled. Oh, how they sparkled! But we were bound. Couldn't do anything. We couldn't move. We couldn't run. We were bound to these wooden posts, feeling like it was an eternity in this plane. Over and over again, our bodies were picked and torn by these creatures that would come. They and tear my skin, my hair. I was losing my mind, losing control.
Good hair.
Yes.
And how much of this were you? Is this the good part or the bad part? I'm starting to pick up any sort of.
It was all good. We had succumbed to the magic that was the void.
Okay.
Magic that was coming from the rift that he was opening. He was trying to tear down all of the magic to bring about the new age, to bring forth the Blood King. He needed to be stopped.
Who's he?
The creature is what we called him. He succumbed to the magic of the void.
Wait, hold on.
Or that's context on my part that I should have added. The creature is Nessa's father, the head of the House of Void.
Wait. Because him, and I point to Ori. Okay, well, hold on now. So, wait, is it the same creature that I ended up dissecting?
No, no, the creature. Both words are capitalized. Like, it is a proper name for what became of Nessa's father.
Oh, but that's not what was on my dissection.
No, we dissected a creature, not the creature.
Okay. Wait, what about that thing that was that drifted off into the void with Annabelle? Could that be?
Holy, the creature returns.
Wait, hold on. Can you give us a description, a profiling of the creature?
Long limbs, pale skin, tall, very tall.
Was that it? I think that was it. I can't remember the image of it.
I do remember that.
Oh, yes! So we did see it!
The creature returns, the creature returns. And he's gonna start clapping and doing a little dance. And he's very jingly and very like,
No, there's nothing to be happy about. That's a bad thing.
Oh,
Yes! It was. I thought it was a thing that disappeared with Annabelle.
yeah.
Yeah, that one. Okay, so we do have. Okay, things are starting to connect. We just need to figure out how to get there. All right. And you said that he was trying to open the void. He was trying to open a portal to open up the portal for the Blood King.
Yes, he wanted
How?
to please his wife,
Whoa,
please
hello.
his family, bring about the new age
Is that one of the first
of
things
the
we fought?
old world.
But I thought his wife was dead.
Didn't we kill it?
His wife could have been dead. I don't know.
Oh,
Was
that
she
one.
dead? Was she even there? I don't know.
There's giving me vibes of like, well, in every anime when there's some like high counts or something, there's something seriously wrong with every single one of them. You know,
Yeah.
like how Demon Slayer has the guy that's like, oh, everything must be fabulous, and the one that's like, oh, I will poison you right now, and then the token girl, and then you know.
Wait, what are you talking about? This guy?
Yeah, there's something seriously wrong with this guy, and yeah. And he's an elite member of this society, just like the.
He's a member of. I was gonna say SEAL Team 2. That is not it. He's a member of Strike Team. He's a member of Strike Team 2. I mean, how far up the totem pole is that?
That's fairly high up.
Okay, I'll shut my beak then.
He's knowing that he's part of Team 2 kind of tells you that he's an elite.
Okay, that is part
He's
of Team
top
2
of the
then.
food chain.
I rest my case.
Very well, alright, you rest your case.
You rest your case.
Alright, well, okay, well then, here's the question then. If you were trapped and pretty much being ripped apart, how'd you escape?
Captain Lucas helped ensure that there was a magical surge. The poor girl, she couldn't take it anymore. She let loose, and she killed, she attacked. The portal closed, and when the portal closed, I came back, and then it was...
I know when you start singing, I expect you to have I expect you to be an actual melody. Wait, so Annabelle lost her mind after the portal closed?
Annabelle lost her control over her humanity. She succumbed to her Eldritch blood. She attacked, and I subdued her.
Alright. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to ask this fine gentle being? Because I feel
No, and if anyone says otherwise, I will veto that.
I feel like we need a little more insight. But thank you so much, Ori. We appreciate your time.
I appreciate being appreciated.
Of course. You have a wonderful day.
Oh, I will.
That sounds ominous. All right.
Really, that's what tipped you off?
Maybe just a little bit. Are Nisa and Techno person are they still in the middle of sparring? How impressive is this sparring?
It is fairly impressive. Like, first of all, the fact that Nisa is bandaged up and injured from, taking on as much as she could, she's still kind of holding her ground. But when you guys kind of like look over at her after kind of dealing with Ori, you do see that she does lose her footing a little bit. And the techno lady just full on strikes her across the face with her elbow, knocking Nisa down to the ground. And so when Nisa kind of falls, Ori's just like, oh, good. And he just runs over and he kind of like hangs over Nisa and like plays with her horns.
Pardon? Excuse us. Are you alright?
I will be fine, Ori. I swear, get off of me. You are an annoying little brat. And she will just like hand right into his face and just grab his face and just shove him away before the techno lady will reach out to help her up.
How long have you guys been standing there?
Well, we were in the process of talking to Ori, your friend, over here. But we're running an investigation on and forgive me on Annabelle. Just hold on. I'm old. My brain has to...
No. You're good. I am still feeling it from yesterday. I'm not used to not holding my form as well as I have been.
Oh, that's fair. You're in the process of healing. But we're just for an investigation on Annabelle and all the crazy nonsense that's been happening. Glad that you made it out of there alive.
I'm glad we all did. It's funny that you mentioned Annabelle, and she'll put her arm around the techno lady suit person. This lady used to be her partner back in the sisterhood.
Ah, I'm so sorry.
Don't be. You have no reason to be sorry.
It's supposed to be a difficult time, but never mind. All right.
Sorry, could you please run that accent by me one more time?
What? This accent?
Is that like Valley Girl? I'm trying to figure out what's.
I don't think it really. Look, the point of the matter is, Detective Abraham. I know that you're a people. Fuck, my brain. I'm losing it over here. I think she has a lovely, lovely voice.
That was Steven asking.
I'm losing it, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on with me today.
We've lost it a long time ago. What are you talking about?
As soon as we started, it just went gone.
Gone.
What?
Choo choo.
Like I said, I built these damn rails. We're staying on track.
We're fine. He says, fire coming out the bottom of the tree. Well, to try to get back on track. Okay, so which one of I that's a stupid question. A mother matron just finished the training, got promoted.
Yeah.
What's your name, dear? My name is Hannah.
You can call me Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron. Gotta write that down. Hold on. I don't write stuff down.
Aaron Ayata, specifically.
Oh, fantastic. Lovely meeting you. So, you know what? I think I'm gonna hand this over to Detective Abraham because I think he might have better questions than I.
Okay, so for Aaron, what is the... So they are all part of the SEAL Team too, but Mother Matron is still a higher ranker, separate entity entirely?
Yeah, so the Sisterhood is like completely a separate route entirely. Each team typically does have a sister ally, but Aaron was not part of the strike team.
Okay. So... And the strike team files that... Oh, I see the names now as I look at the sheet and see Eldritch Ori.
Ori's now my new favorite character, and he will forever be here, and you guys cannot tell me otherwise.
Is he doing that weird cartoony thing? Like, it's like a hypnosis ability where like the eyes are like flickering between yellow and red?
Yes.
Is he wearing a mask? Or is that his face?
It looks like he could be wearing a mask, but no, that is definitely his face.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna roll a perception for Viscous on that one.
Okay.
13. Can Viscous tell it's a mask? Or not a mask, sorry.
With a 13, yeah, he can kind of tell that it's not a mask, but it's like, debatable.
So that at that point, it's something Org probably doesn't mind, but Viscus is gonna like very closely look at the edges of the face texture.
Okay.
Just trying to figure out if it's a hat that he can put on. Which I knew that Viscus liked hats because he has several interactions where he asks if he can wear another character's hat in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then I read more into his lore. He's a sea urchin.
Oh,
Sea urchins actually wear hats.
I love that. Good for them.
Yeah, exactly. I was very happy with that continuity. Relevance. So we're going to Ozo the Clown over there.
Mm-hmm.
You said you guys spent eternity in there. Was that any measurable aspect of eternity, or was it just a painfully long time?
It felt like it was an eternity.
Not you! Turn back to Aaron.
And Nisa will just kind of like pat Ori on the head. If you're referring to the Night of the Void release, it was what felt like an eternity.
Great, thank you for that very straightforward answer.
He tries.
Okay, so trying to gather thoughts. We have... And, the ritual that was going on with Nissa. Way back in the 2948, if that rings a bell. Just because that's the date that I read on the report. Was that something that you would say was close to succeeding? Did it partially succeed? Or is this one of those things where either it passes or it doesn't?
If we had not arrived, he definitely would have succeeded. When we got there, the portal was already open. The rift was wide open. Annabelle was up in the air with all this magic coming to him, but then I blacked out. I don't know fully what happened in the interaction. All I know is when I woken up, the creature, for the lack of better terms for what we ended up calling him, existed. He was an abomination of the magic surging from Annabelle and from the rift that resulted into this twisted, mangled up concoction of what his desires came to be.
His
Twisted
desires,
himself with the magic.
his desires to be big?
His desires to bring about the new age, I don't know how to fully explain it. I'm not an artsy-fartsy person, but...
Okay, right. So, with him going back, that means what?
that means that he's probably going to try to open that rift again. Based off of what I knew, he didn't fully succeed because there were missing pieces. I don't know what those pieces really were, but he was using Annabelle as the catalyst, so it has to be something with her? I don't know.
And Annabelle's, so just so I get the name straight, Nissa was the one that was was it Nissa or Annabelle that was the girl in the ritual?
Annabelle was the girl in the ritual.
And this is the one that's right here.
Yes.
Okay. And was Annabelle a willing participant, or like that one played Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Based off the questionnaire report that she underwent when she was captive,
to my understanding, she was not a willing participant.
But then why would she go back?
I don't know. Maybe I can answer that one. Annabelle and I were really close, like really close. I know, and this was a kind of a big secret, but Annabelle's mother was alive. You didn't hear from me though, okay? I just want to make that very clear.
Was is a past tense term. How recent is that past tense?
Well, there was an incident that happened where she did perish, but she was kind of considered to be part of the sisterhood custody. The founder did know about it. The founder did approve. So Annabelle and her mother kind of went through the sisterhood training. And her mother became a mother matron. So when that happened, everything was fine. Everything was all good. She began to run the Cathedral of Hope. No problems, right? So when that was happening, I don't fully know what was kind of going on, but it seemed like her mom kind of was doing really shady shit. And when she was doing this shady shit, the Dominion kind of found out and took a little bit of action, but I think the action kind of came too late because, to my understanding, Annabelle lost control again and ended up killing her mother. So, yeah, she is kind of traumatized by that for losing control over her whatever the fuck she's got going on. But, yeah, so my people weren't really too thrilled that now there was this kind of, like, book without a home, so I had my guys take the book and send it away, bye, to some random-ass place for someone to, you know, watch over so that, you know, didn't get into the wrong hands.
Uh-huh. And these books have a very distinct look to them.
Well, yeah, like, it varies between each mother matron, right? So, like, my book, and she'll wave her hand and her book will appear. My book looks like this. And it's a large, like, a very large tome, but it's got the same, like, circuitry patterns all over it, and they do glow, and kind of, like, when they glow, it's like, it doesn't all glow at once, it, like, shoots across the book into, like, the shimmer glow. And she'll kind of, like, open it up with the wave of her hand, and she'll flip through the pages, and it's all, like, codes. Like, numerical codes, like, computer codes.
So, like, decompiled HTML-looking thing? Or is this, like, matrix? Okay.
Yeah, like, it's all, kind of like all of the above. So, yeah, like, these books are all catered to the different mother matrons. So, mine, I could read no problem easily, but if I were to give my book to anybody else, they might have a little bit problem. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they can't decipher it. So, if they were to decipher it, yeah, they might be able to cast the magic that's within it.
How Salvador does Steven want to be about this?
I nudge Abraham.
Because this book is practically coupling to me.
Come on. Go on out with it. If you
Roll
don't tell her, I'm
real
gonna...
quick.
Okay.
What?
Roll me a deception real quick.
I'm not trying to deceive, but I will gladly roll deception.
Uh-huh.
That's a natural 20.
Ooh. Natural. Okay, yeah, no. She doesn't know what I know.
I don't know what either of you know.
Yeah, good.
I will ruin my own natural 20, I think. Viscous would go, Abraham, you have a book? He's gonna sort of do like a side eye, slow head turn, and the like finger to the throat. Stop it.
Isn't there
Slow down.
some literature that you might want to share with the class?
Well, I mean, it's right here. He's like, yeah, this thing right here. It came across my desk. I have you to blame for this now, apparently. People have tried to kill me. I can't read it. What am I supposed to do with it?
Whoa, 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 okay. Didn't see that one coming. Okay, alright. Cool. May I?
No.
Yeah, that's Annabelle's mom's book.
Here, see it. Do you know how to use it?
I was given one instruction. Don't let them have it. I'm still trying to figure out who them are.
Yeah, that was my instruction. Oh, well, not my, it was my master's, but like that was my note that I put in there. But like hold on, one sec, hold on. And she'll pull out, like she'll run over to a duffel bag, and she'll pull out a tablet, and she'll like open up to some random ass like drawing, to like, and she will grab a stylus and she'll write her name, and it looks like the writing itself looks very familiar.
Okay. So, I guess insight check with advantage, please?
You got it.
Because he's a very skeptical person. I believe her. He doesn't. 17 for the first one, and 19 for the second one. Okay, I probably believe her at this point.
Yeah, you're kind of believing her definitely at this point.
Alright. I'm gonna,
Yes?
like, hold onto the spine still so like I can still jerk it back if I need to.
Yeah.
Because it's like a thick book, so like she can still have it open while I'm holding the spine.
Yeah, absolutely. So she will open up. She'll flip through the pages. Yeah, this is definitely her book. Cool. So you didn't let anyone have it. So awesome, I guess.
Great. I'll go for ice cream later. Now what? Because last I checked, I qualify for let's see. None of the qualifications to do anything with this.
Well, I mean, you can't cast spells from it unless you like decipher stuff from it. I don't know if you try to sit down and like I don't know how. No offense, I don't know how versatile of magic you're kind of in.
Actually, let me. What sort of a pack do I have? I'm a warlock. I don't know my own pack.
Wow.
Okay, class point. Otherworldly patron. Oh, my patron is the void. Okay. That's why. It's a homebrew class. I get my power from the other. I can't say what or how. It's been classified as that.
Yep.
And as this happens, I'm gonna manifest my gun. Just pointing it in the air. It's not like holstered or anything, but I do have packed of the gun. And just trying to manifest it as slowly as possible to see if she's seeing how it forms as an indication of things. I don't know. That's how I like to flavor magic, as it's like the visuality of it, you know?
Yeah, I do. Okay, so you are magically inclined. How are you good? Like, how are you with reading the incantations and runic stones, and the likes?
I don't believe reading police reports. I'm a detective.
Uh-huh. Well, have you tried deciphering any of this at all?
I guess I haven't given it enough thought.
Okay, I can help you. I do know some guys. The Dominion doesn't really know. But they might be able to expedite it a little bit further, but I don't know if that's something you willingly would want to do.
Expedite it.
Well, if I mean, the way the coding works, as long as you get some of the codes, you could start breaking the rest of the code. But if you multiple people work on it at once, you know, you can break up the pages, break up the symbols, and then, you know, multiple people working on it means you could, you know, figure out all of the pages a little faster.
So this is just a sit-down thing. You don't have to, like, stick anything in my head.
Oh God, no.
And don't act so surprised. After 5 minutes of interaction with that thing over there, I wouldn't put anything past anyone.
What do you mean that thing? And she's gonna actually, like, go over to Ori and give him, like, the biggest hug, and then she's, like, squeezing his face. Ori is, like, the cutest little thing ever.
Uh-huh.
Look at his little face.
I'm going to have nightmares.
I like attention.
Yeah, just gonna, like... what's the... It's sort of like... chew on my... or... I, like, do the thing where it's like, I'm chewing on my lips to try to stop from saying anything.
So, I mean, entirely up to you if you want to decipher the book. But I think, now this is my hypothesis, considering how her mother was the House of Blood, I would assume blood magic is going to be necessary in this, and I don't know how you feel about that. Not everybody's okay with blood magic.
I mean, this thing's kept me alive a lot more than a library book does, so I feel like I'd be safe.
Okay, if you say so.
So, like, if it's a quantity thing, I got more than most. Because he's, like, 8 foot tall, 4.5 feet wide. But no, wait, that's the wrong proportions. Well, I don't know how wide a normal... Like, either way, end of the day, he's a big dude.
Indeed. I'm gonna make this very clear, though. Even a mother matron hasn't fully deciphered all of their own book. It does take some time. Like, it only took me, I don't know, a day to get maybe half a page.
And this thing's like a college textbook type of thickness?
Yeah, they're thick boys. And I became a mother matron, like 2-3 weeks ago at this point now, and I'm not halfway through the book at all.
Sorry, how long are you not even halfway through?
It's been like 2 to 3 weeks, and she's not halfway through deciphering her own book yet.
Oh, okay. Wait, so I get the thing straight. You're given a book that you yourself can't read, but was made for you. Because why?
Okay.
Go on.
The sisterhood is confusing you, isn't it?
A little bit, but like, so she's one of them, but she was given this book specifically for her. As all other of these mother matrons do, but she's unable to read it by design.
Think of it like, have you ever played video games?
No.
Shoot, that does not help me at all.
Who's talking right now? Because these voices are very similar. I don't know if Miranda's talking.
No, this is definitely Aaron. Oh,
Oh yeah, Aaron's talking. Yeah, definitely no. I play crossword puzzles. Morning paper.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Right. So I can't work with that. Stairwells. You know stairwells, right? Of
I
course.
hope so.
Everybody knows stairwells. Or like an elevator or something. You have to go to each different level, right?
Okay.
So think of being able to, you want to go to the top, the very top, right? Put it this way. You start at the bottom, you want to go all the way to the very top, right? So every time you solve certain pages of the books, you reach a different level of the floor of this whatever tower, right? So when you reach each level, don't worry about that. So when you reach a certain level, you gain access to new abilities, right? So at each floor level, you gain more power. So for every page you decipher, you can gain more power and strength and abilities and be able to do all this cool shit. Am I making sense?
I'm just trying to figure out why, but I feel like that's not going to come to me as easily.
It makes sense to me.
Oh, good. Okay. Thank God somebody understands.
Well, I mean, like, I cast spells for a living. Well, no, I'm a mortician for a living, but I can do it.
Okay, cool. So, you get and understand the feeling when you get stronger, right? And you gain all these new, what kind of magic? Like, how do you get your magic?
How do I get my magic? Well, I usually get it through meditation and prayer and communing.
Prayer.
Yeah.
Right? Okay,
Yes.
You pray to a god.
Yes.
Or goddess.
And practicing, and actually, practicing the magic. You can't get good at it unless you start doing it, you know?
Yes, exactly. So the sisterhood was developed under the fundamentals of, right? So we have these fundamentals, we worship whatever god we choose, and we get stronger and we gain all these new powers and abilities through disciplinary rules that we have to follow, and we have this guidelines. So we strengthen ourselves, and those of us who are strong enough advance to the next level and build up their connection with our gods to get these mother matron books. So these books are literally made for us by the god.
Right. Hold on.
So it's the god.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
I feel like this. I think I might have spotted a bit of a security blind sight. What if they choose to, maybe choose a god, I don't know, like the void or something like that maybe isn't up to code.
Okay,
It's not
it's you know what's funny? It's funny that you actually bring that up, because we do actually have some protocols in place for that. So when a sister is listening to a voice that isn't necessarily kind of in our good books, if you would, for the Dominion, I personally don't care. You worship whoever you want to worship.
Yeah.
But if you happen to hear the voice that also may not necessarily be the god, or be I don't know, someone from the void or the hells or, the other dimensions, you might be victimized to these sort of negative energies. And she's going to use quotations. That's what typically we refer to them as. And when that happens, you have to go through a sort of I call them therapy sessions, but you undergo these different sort of procedures and examinations to determine whether or not you are going to fall victim to the Eldritch natures. And again, she's going to use the question marks, or the quotation marks. So when that happens, then the Dominion severely gets involved, and it's so annoying. Because when the Dominion gets involved, then they potentially reclassify the sister as an Eldritch abomination. And then, depending on the severity of the situation, the sister either gets terminated on sight without hesitation, which, yikes, or they are offered the opportunity to become a field agent and are taken out of the sisterhood. Some sisters may remain if the Eldritch level is low enough.
Okay, that all makes sense to me. Was Annabelle not flagged at all?
Not that I know of. I know she was listening to a lot of gods. She said she kept hearing all these different voices. Like, it was all these different types of voices just talking to her over and over and over again, telling her things, but she never really told me what they said.
And it's
all
not
they did.
unusual.
It isn't, actually. It's not unusual to be a worshiper of multiple gods. It's rare, but it has happened.
Okay. So, that book is really important.
Extremely.
And you think that she could do a lot of damage with that with her book?
Very much so, yeah. All I know is that the founder really pushed for her to be a mother matron, so she worked hard to try to get her way up there.
So can one operate without the book? Like, if I were to just take your book away from you, would you be able to do anything?
Yeah, there's just certain spells we wouldn't have access to, but that doesn't mean I can't kick your ass.
Well, I mean, I think that I would crumble like a cookie if you were to punch me. You seem a very well-toned person, and I am an old bird with literal hollow bones. I do not...
Oh, come on.
No. Lotus, on the other hand, who's been quietly just kind of listening, kind of wave, she might be able to hold her own. I, on the other hand, am a fragile old bird. So, if Annabelle was physically capable, much like you, do you think she would be able to continue her plan?
Probably.
So, can one infer that taking the book just might not be enough? That like, you know, more, I guess, extreme courses of action may need to be taken if we can't wrangle this in.
Unfortunately, I think I love Annabelle, love her to death, but if it comes to the end of the world, yeah, I think she's gotta go.
All right. Well, I don't know. I feel like you must have contemplated this. You seem pretty okay.
Well,
no, not really. All right.
Where I'm from, I have to think about a lot of different things. Normally, I just sit back and watch, but right now, I have to act, and we don't act, so it's weird. It's weird that I have to act.
Yeah, no, the bureaucracy can really put a damper on things. You got so much red tape you gotta go through. It sucks, doesn't it?
You don't even know.
Yeah. All right, then. So now, here's the question for the whole room. How do we open a portal to get there? Because we can sit here and pontificate all we want. It doesn't mean a hill of beans if we can't actually get to her and her book.
Do you even know? Yeah.
Can I roll an Arcana check? Do I know anything about portal making?
Yes. You can also roll with advantage, please.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. The other roll won't send. 26.
26? Okay. So with your 26, you do recall, like, there at the headquarters, there is a lot of, like, arcane energy. Like, initially, you guys rebuilt a portal structure to go through. Mm-hmm. So you guys know that there's at least something that will enable you to go through the portal, or a portal at all. Whether or not you're able to make it, that's kind of like iffy in terms for what's available to you guys, which you have no idea. Like, it is doable. You just need to know where you're going, the materials you'll need to make the portal, and kind of like the magical energy source material, if you would.
Got it. I relay this to the group.
And we want to go in there, just us. I mean, we got our asses handed to us last time.
That is extremely true.
I don't mean to pry, but do you even know where you're going?
No, we don't.
No, we really don't. The void.
Nisa's kind of like, she's gonna like close her eyes, all like 8 of her eyes, and she'll just kind of like, oh my god.
Look, we never said we were good at it. We just said we were doing it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
We never once ever said that we were good at this. We just said that this is what we're doing.
So
We're
may I
going
make
to-
a suggestion.
Sure, please.
Perhaps figure out where she could be first.
Obviously.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Thank you. You've been a great help.
Oh, well, no. I mean, well, no. We do have to figure out, like, where she even is. But I mean, like, she just kind of disappeared into the ground. I thought maybe she was in the void. Wherever it might be. Yes.
Yeah, Nisa's just gonna fold her arms, all 4 of her arms, including her astral set, and she's just gonna be like, she went into the shadows. So that means she could be anywhere.
The shadows.
The
Perfect.
shadows are one of the biggest thing for the void. She's connected to the void a little bit more than I thought she would be.
All right. That's good. That's great. Where is that? Is that even a place we can portal to? Please?
You could, but I don't really think you'd want to go to the void directly. Take it from
Alright.
me, it's not the greatest place.
Okay, well. I appreciate your input. And we will take that advice. I'm not going to go against it. That's dumb. But we have to figure out how to get to the... If she's in the... This all just sounds so cryptic. This isn't the type of magic I'm very well versed in, so you'll have to forgive me for being pretty lost on all this.
I don't blame you.
I deal in death, my dear. Lotus is the one who honestly deals, but she's better at putting Eldritch beasts back. She's never really trying to, like, go there.
There has to be somewhere we can study. Maybe the library? Will it have anything? Or some of the new files we have access.
Somebody wants to go learn the booky things.
Booky things? It's called a book. Unless it's not. I could be foolish. No, they are books. You're not gonna sit here and make me look stupid. Or more stupid than I already am. Already look. Getting late. It's like 3 p.m. Where is the library?
The library. I can take you to the library.
We've been to the library.
No, this is a
Not at the
different...
headquarters.
Not
Yeah,
at the
no.
headquarters. This is a different
We're at a
establishment.
new place.
Yeah, we're in a different establishment. Wait, no! You don't have to take us because I'm pressing, frantically the little watch thing to pull up the map. Well, I can do this.
As you do that, his grin actually turns into a very sad face.
Oh, no, don't. Ori, would you like to take us to the library?
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Let's go.
And he'll grab your hand?
Yeah, enough. it's a hand. That's a hand appendage. Yeah,
Hand?
sure.
And he'll grab and he'll hold on to your hand and he'll skip.
Oh, we don't have to skip. All right, okay. I'm just
This is
regular
skip.
walking. What was that, Abraham?
Oh, I just said Viscous will skip.
Yay.
I love it.
Nisa and Aaron will follow with you.
Yeah, the twins are behind, but they're whispering amongst each other almost. Debating on where to look and what to look for specifically in the library.
As you are doing these whispers to each other, Nisa is going to try to come up behind you and she's going to put her astral hands on either of your shoulders. So, what do you two think?
About?
Everything. What's your hypothesis? You guys were awfully quiet.
I don't have enough knowledge to really put something together. I think it's a bunch of crazy.
In this world? Yeah, I can see that. Nisa is going to take notice to the whichever twin, because nobody knows who's wearing the gloves, who actually has the Eldritch purse to her. You were void touched, weren't you?
No, I have this new thing with germs. And people touching me.
Roll me a deception.
I don't even know which one that was.
So it's the
Amazing. Okay, no.
It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 6th one down. Use your charisma modifier. Maybe your
5.
proficiency.
5? Okay.
5.
Okay.
Yeah, you also don't know which twin it is who has it.
No, so I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah. They're near identical, but different outfits and different hairstyles.
Oh, I rolled a 13.
Oh yeah, you definitely know one of them is lying. Maybe the other one's telling the truth. Who knows?
Oh god. One tells the truth while the other lies.
If you just murder one, you'll know which is which.
There you
No.
go. Yeah.
Yeah?
How? Because then you just have one answer to go off of, and you don't know if it's a truth or a lie.
No, you ask them, is that guy's dead? If they say yes or no.
I see.
Yeah. So, like, if you kill one and you're like, is that guy dead? And he says no, you know he's the liar.
Done.
So just hopefully you're the one who tells the truth. Or the one who lies, so that the one who tells the truth can actually be helpful.
Nisa will ask, what's your thoughts on the Dominion? Do you trust them?
I don't trust any sorts of government authority.
Good. I like you. You'll last long.
I've lived a while.
That void marking, be careful. If it is associated to the void, I speculate that eyes might be watching us. They don't really like our curse, if you would. And she's gonna kind of like push you both aside with her arms and just walk ahead.
Rude.
But
Oh,
you guys...
sheet.
Sorry?
I said I was looking at the wrong twins sheet.
I see. You guys make it to the library.
Mm-hmm.
And Ori immediately starts climbing up on the shelves. And he starts grabbing books, and then he just kind of like keeps to himself. And he's very much a child.
All right, we're here. I guess we just need to start looking kind of like how to build a portal. How to Ilara. What it was exactly were you wanting to research, my dear?
You watch as the twins split up and they start looking for books immediately, as if they know what they're looking for.
Oh, okay, all right. They know better than me. Good. Can we help?
Well, they've divided up, so can I roll 2 separate perception checks?
Yes.
And you can just see that one is just better at it than the other. Oh, that's awful. I'm rolling like ass.
Oh no.
Wow.
Okay. I think
Yeah,
other
okay.
than when I had advantage...
Wait, hold on. Can I help, though? You get, like, triple advantage? I don't know.
You can help one of the twins, but Becca, what exactly did you roll?
I rolled an 11 and a 7.
Oh, that's
Well,
rough.
one was a natural 1. I'm just rolling like absolute shit. Other than the one like those 2 advantage rolls, all of my other rolls have been garbage.
It happens. I'll help Elara. I just guess which one it is, and I'll help them.
Okay, my character sheet has have names, so that
There
20.
she is. There it is. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so what? Okay, what specifically are you kind of looking for?
Books on the a book on portals to the void, or close to the void, or books on the void.
Okay,
Or books on portals.
Books on portals. Got it. So you're both of you are running your hands along the spines of the books. You're looking at the titles. You're looking at the authors, and Dr. Who's and what's its name, and the twin that was able to kind of like figure things out right away and was like, no, we need to be in this section, was able to grab a book that was in regards to the portal designs that the Dominion consistently use, that it has a bunch of different blueprints. However, as soon as you grab that book and the other twin touches the spine of another, now we didn't fully figure out which twin it was fully, but both of the twins kind of drop down to their knees as they are both brought back to the weird dreamlike state, that nightmare place that they had, that they were previously in. Only this time, this nightmare place is just it's a little different, where the creature that was antagonizing them a little bit before was like this same kind of like creature that you fought previously with that no face sort of situation. It has more of a humanoid presence and like shape to it the next time you saw it, but this time it does definitely look more like a human, because the mist that kind of disappears from him shows that he is kind of like a very tall, pale individual. He's got these black veins all over his body, the same black hands that you guys have seen in the cursed individuals. He's wearing these long purple and black robes that are lined with like this silver embroidery along all the edges. And his oily black hair is tied back, and he's got like these strands hanging above his face. His eyes, his gray eyes, do kind of flicker with a little bit of excitement at seeing you guys, and he does kind of smile as he watches the shadowy mist kind of dance around him, and that shadow does eventually start to take shape to the same shadow that you guys saw in the video. I don't know if you guys remember from a long time ago, the video that was pulled off the tablet. That shadowy figure appears with the glowing white eyes. And it lingers around his arms. And these temple-like pillars take shape behind him. It's made out of that kind of same shadowy material. And he does approach you guys. And his presence is kind of calming. And he looks at you. The creature is now home. Thank you, Sector 13, for your hard work. Hope to see you soon. And he'll snap his fingers, and you guys are back in the library.
That was addressed to the twins, right?
Yes, that was just to the twins.
Cool.
Both the twins stand up and like look at each other, and the way they're looking at each other, it almost feels like they're communicating but not talking to each other, like communicating not almost telepathically.
Are you two okay?
What was the creature? What did it look like again?
The creature was that big pale thing.
Not that thing. The thing that was in my brain.
The thing that was in your brain. Okay, the thing that was in your brain looked like that thing. It was hollowed out. It had the hollow face.
Okay. The twins like frantically like come together and like whisper real quick, and then they. It's almost like they're debating if they want to say it, talk about it out loud.
Are you two okay?
Yes and no. So, ever since what happened to us has happened, they still won't relay on who it was.
Mm-hmm.
We've been having dreams, and again, it wasn't a dream this time. They forcefully made their way into our minds, and they explained what happened.
Oh. That's not great.
Yeah.
Do you know what that ominous statement means exactly?
No?
Huh. I hope it doesn't mean we're too late. Well, now what? I think we just need to keep going. Because I can't see what... I mean, like, even if we do change course, I don't know exactly what course we need to change to. I think we just need to keep researching. Just faster, and more efficient.
Right, and it said it was home, so is that good? Or bad?
We don't know. Maybe we should write this down and we can report this to, Eliora, forgive me. Because I can't, I don't really know what to do with that information right now. Unless somebody else in the room does. I look at the NPCs.
I like the book with the pictures.
Very well. We got our answer. Okay, all right. Let us help you. Did you find the books that you needed?
Did I find the books I needed?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. The twin with the shorter hair, but she's got like a brown, like fluffy jacket. She sits down and she's reading rather quickly, like skimming through the book pretty quick. The other one is reading, or the one with the long hair is reading, but not as fast. What information am I gathering from these books?
There it is. So you're looking for specifically how to get into the void or how to open up to a portal to the void?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So roll me just a straight intelligence check, one for each of them.
Okay. Okay. One is smarter than the other. Yeah. Saw that coming. The last one, she's gonna use Flash of Genius and turn that 8 into at least like a fucking 13.
Okay. And what was the other one?
17.
Okay. 17 and a 13. So the one with the 17 is going to learn that in order to open up the portal, you need a sort of kind of like something to act as a catalyst of magical energy to input into. And then there's, depending on how big of the portal you want and like what type of the portal you want, whether or not it's a one-way, sort of situation or something you want to have stay open and go through, or something you want to be able to reopen. Like, there's different variations. There are different sets of incantations you need to have in order to make this happen. The one that had the 13 was able to figure out that in order to open a portal to the void, you do need permission from the Dominion in order to do so, because that is opening up a sort of a gateway, a dimensional gateway. And doing something like that is considered not necessarily like a taboo, but it's kind of like a no-no. You're not really supposed to do that. However, given essentially the recent promotions, you guys might be able to gain clearance in order to open up this portal.
So, this is Stephen and Abraham thinking, we just got our asses handed to us by the last thing that came out of this portal, and we just want to reopen it without a level up? Or... Yeah, did we level up?
Nope.
Okay. So, we have learned nothing from this experience, and we want to do it again.
Well, hold on. Just because we're gonna open up a portal doesn't mean that we're just gonna go in there the guns akimbo. I mean, we still have time to formulate a plan. I mean, we have to get permission anyway.
Not to mention, we probably don't have to do it by ourselves. Like, there's an entire organization.
Yeah. I mean, look around. I gesture to like this, I assume, very large library. There's so many resources and people that are probably like you know, that who know way better than us. I mean, look at the guns on this one. I just remember. Oh, like she could easily break my spine. I definitely put her out there before I walked out there.
I mean, they call me a tiger, so...
There you go. See, look at there. So yeah, no, I'm just confident that they won't just put us out there. I'm extremely confident, and if they do just shove only the 6 of us into that portal and close it, I'll eat this shawl. So, I'm confident that we can get this done. That we can do it.
I feel like I'm going to need as much help as I can get. I've lost track of who's the one in here. Is this Nissa that's in here with us?
I think it's Aaron.
all of them.
Yeah.
Aaron
Right.
and Nisa are in here.
So going forward with this book thing, I might as well learn a thing or two about it.
Cool. I can call up some of my Watcher friends, and we can work to decipher it.
There we go.
There you go. See, we have friends who could totally help us out.
Erin is going to grab her porcelain mask that's at her hip. She's gonna put it on, and it'll start lighting up in like the same blue hues, not in circuitry patterns though. And she is going to kind of give a little salute, and she is going to essentially disappear in a mist.
Oh. Okay, goodbye. I assume she's gonna go do something helpful.
I don't know, she's weird.
Alright then. Well then I guess we just need to go and ask permission to see if we can open a portal. Well, first we gotta figure out how to open it, but I'm pretty sure that Alara are way smarter and way more versed in that than I am. I'm like 99.9% sure they're way smarter and way more versed than I am.
You could probably work with CJ. He was part of my strike team.
Ooh, what does CJ do?
He's a mage.
Oh.
A witch, if you would.
Alright. Okay. Alright. That sounds lovely. I would like to do that. Where is he?
He's probably in his room, I would assume.
Alright. Can you pull up the map and just tap it? I'm not very good with technology.
Yeah, it's gonna be, and she'll pull it up on her own.
It's gonna be about 2 floors down, closer to the the holding facilities.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. That looks cool. All right. I can do that. What do the rest of you all want to do?
I gotta read, I guess.
Yay! Reading.
Now we just have to look into the catalyst that would be strong enough to open the portal.
CJ might have some ideas. You could probably also visit the artillery arcane room where we keep all of our supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Someone in there might be able to know something strong enough.
Would I, as per my character's backstory, have an idea of what to look for?
Yes, you would.
Okay. They've done some shady things. They probably have an idea. I would like to point out that Becca doesn't know what's going on. But one of the twins has the keen mind feat, so she has a good idea of what's going on.
Excellent. I love that.
Yeah, but Becca does not.
That's okay.
She's just kind of piloting smarter. Yeah, she's piloting smarter people.
So yeah, you can go talk to CJ, you can go talk to the founder, you can go study this book, you can go to the supply room, you could dig around the library, you could, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. What do y'all want to do?
I feel like CJ may be our best step forward.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like CJ may be our best step forward. So then, CJ. To see CJ.
Awful.
I won't apologize.
Yeah. Do you want Nisa and Ori to come with you guys?
Probably.
Yeah. They probably know much better than we do.
Okay. So Nisa, I guess, will be the one leading you guys towards his living quarters. So she guides you down. Like, it takes you guys a while to kind of get to where he is. And she gives a little knock at the door. And as the door opens, you guys are, like, rushed with the smells of, like, flowers.
Ooh.
And, like, plants in general. Like, you have that earthy smell in there, too. As kind of, like, this... I don't want to say nerdy looking guy, but he's a very tall, kind of like fairly thin guy. He wears a large brimmed witch's hat. And he's got kind of like this long black trench coat. And you can kind of see little bits of the inner lining of his trench coat. There are different runic symbols stitched in like these multiple colors all throughout the inner liner. He's got kind of like curly, wavy, like messy, orangey, brownish hair, and he's got stubble all over his face, and broken glasses. And he looks actually fairly young, much younger than Nisa. So it's kind of like, oh, how are you a high-ranking agent? You were a child almost. But he answers this door, and he's kind of excited to see everybody. He's like, oh, I wasn't expecting any visitors today.
Hey. How are you?
Nisa? I'm good. Nisa, Ori, it's been a while.
Yes, it's been a while.
Do you guys want tea?
Yes!
I just made some jasmine tea. Please come in.
That sounds lovely. Thank you.
And yeah, sure enough, when you walk in, there's just freaking plants everywhere. Like, this guy's got plants all up his walls, his ceiling, and like all wrapped around like different banisters and poles and like shelves, and yeah, it's like a whole variety of just plants.
So he's a hippie.
And it looks,
It's beautiful in here.
And you do see kind of like displayed up on a wall that isn't covered by plants, a variety of different types of quarterstaffs and like wands that he has. And he's got like a set of robes, really nice robes on a mannequin stand.
What? Well, if this isn't just a lovely domicile.
Thanks. It's taken me a long time to get all this put together.
I can imagine. Forgive our sudden intrusion. My name's Hana. This is Lotus. And these fine gentlemen, and gentle ladies, and gentle peoples. Is it Steridori? Still not entirely certain what's going on there. We are here to ask, honestly, about a couple things.
Sure, yeah, totally. Ask away. And he's gonna start passing out the tea to anybody who wants them, and they're really nice, very old-fashioned teacups too. Like, you look at it and you're like, dang, how are these still existing?
Oh, they're very fragile. I have to be careful.
So have you seen that clip from Critical Role where Travis grabs the teacup from the inside?
No.
Oh. I'm gonna find it. It's hilarious. But Viscus does exactly that, and his hand turns brown for a split second before fading into the same greenish color as the rest of him.
I love Viscus. I want him and Ori to be best friends.
I don't.
What?
I could dream.
I'm trying to envision. Why would he pick it up from the inside?
Well, first off, his hands are absolutely massive. They're like cartoonish proportions. Not like Abraham, who's just a rectangle. But like Mickey Mouse gloves.
Ah, I see. Oh man. Where do we start? I don't know. It probably feels like explaining the entire situation might just be too much. Do you know anything about catalysts for portals, dear? If that is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of magic requires some sort of catalyst to help project the arcane nature. Kind of like the staffs and the wands.
Okay. Do you know how to make like one for a portal? Like a big one to go to go to like, you know, other realms?
Other realms might be a little tricky, but tips, theoretically speaking, yeah, I should be able to assist. I normally I like using stones. Crystals work great too, but I'm sure there's something. I mean, it depends on kind of what you're in the market for.
Ilara, do you know what might be the best?
Do I?
Yeah,
For something
so
hard?
yeah, for something with the void, the catalyst, the catalyst, you do know typically has to be somewhat of magical nature as the catalyst.
Mm-hmm.
So you need someone who has magic potential within them already to act as the key or doorway to open up the portal.
Right. I inform the group what was just said.
So it has to be a someone, not a something.
So let me get this straight. You guys are trying to go to the void?
Yeah,
Kind of.
kinda.
Okay. So
Right.
Why? Like, you don't need to tell me everything, but not a lot of people want to go to the void, to my understanding.
We have been given a very special task of finding Annabelle and getting her book.
Annabelle. Oh, shoot. That was that one little girl. And he's going to point over to Nisa, who's just kind of going to nod. Shit.
Yeah. Pretty dire, not gonna lie.
Okay, so you need a person to act as the catalyst to open up the portal.
Yes.
Someone who's a magic person.
I mean, I'm magic.
Yeah, but it kind of leaves you incapacitated.
Oh, it's like that. Okay, alright, I see. I thought it was kind of like a, oh, boop, and then, like, I wasn't aware that we needed, like, a person to be a battery. I thought we could just, find a powerful and, like, some sort of powerful artifact and not just kind of be done with it. That's unfortunate. So, is there any other way?
He's playing with the stubble on his chin as he's kind of like lost in thought.
Is there any other way?
I mean, you could just ask someone to be a catalyst, I suppose.
But won't that hurt?
I don't know.
Would I know?
Yeah.
Does it
hurt? Actually, roll me an Arcana.
Okay. I can do that. Yeah, we're gonna go for the first sheet I see. See if it fucking works. 21.
21, okay. The catalyst, it may not necessarily hurt them, but if the magic starts going out of control, it will. So the caster of the portal has to be able to essentially perfectly get the incantation right with the spells and the somatic and the verb, like everything's got to go smoothly. Otherwise, a wild magic surge could happen and it will hurt the catalyst.
That has
So
been
as long as
explained.
the caster is good,
Yeah.
the catalyst is fine.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's such an awkward question. Hey, do you want to be a battery for our portal to jump into the void?
It'd be like that sometimes.
I suppose that's true.
We just need a caster powerful enough to maintain it. And not fudge it up.
True.
Which would mean you would need to have someone on the other side keeping the door open if that's the case.
We need 2 casters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then they would probably be stuck keeping the door open. They wouldn't be able to go with you.
That is also true.
Like, who would we want to be? Would one of us be a caster? Like, one of us want to be a caster? Since we both are all 2 characters? I volunteer Darren to be the caster, because he's not here. He can't argue.
Does he have a casting character?
I don't know.
He's got a bloodbender, which isn't
Yeah.
necessarily casting magic fully. He's a half caster.
Yeah, he's a half caster. I think Hana is the only full caster. I mean,
Viscous.
yeah.
Viscous is a sorcerer.
Okay, so we have 2 full casters.
No, we have 3 because Alara is one of the twins is a cleric.
Oh, okay. Buddies. All right, cool. So one of our characters would have to stay behind.
Or we find a nice NPC.
We find a nice NPC.
CJ is like, do. This tea is really nice.
CJ, would you like to power the portal?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You can just say no. You ain't gotta. It's not like some big obligation. I'm just kind of shooting in the dark.
Yeah, you don't
here.
have to be dramatic.
Yeah, it's fine. You could just say no. It's fine. I mean, like I you barely know us.
Not to mention, I mean, the fate of the world is at stake, but I guess whatever. Who fucking cares?
Don't do that to him. As correct as you may be.
I need both of you guys to roll me persuasions.
Okay.
Is that persuasion?
Oh shoot!
It's persuasion.
I forgot to pull. Oh,
Not good at that. That's a 4.
hold on.
That's rough, buddy.
I feel like mine was more intimidation, but
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Roll intimidation.
it'd be the same. It'd be the same. It's the same modifier.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I have inspiration. Hold on.
Oh, you do
Nice
have inspiration. I gave it to you, yeah.
14. And I'll use Flash of Genius to make it a 19.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Natural 20 for a 21.
All right. Just give me a time and a place, and we'll get it done. I'll maintain it, but I still need a catalyst.
Like, so what do you need? I thought you were the catalyst.
I'm the
I don't think
caster. I can keep the door open.
I guess I'm confused on how this all worked. Because I thought...
Yeah, so you do need a catalyst to open the door, but if you want the door to stay open, you would need the caster to be able to still keep the door open. Or you can do the incantations to open the door, cross through it, and then open a secondary one to go back. But if you try to open the secondary one, you would need a separate catalyst, because the catalyst wouldn't be able to go with you through that door. So you need a second set of catalysts, or 2 sets of catalysts and 2 sets of casters, if you want to do the open a door, open 2 doors to cross over twice.
A catalyst is an item, but the caster has to have the catalyst in order for this to work.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, I understand. I was just a little confused. I thought the caster was the catalyst. I was just like,
yeah, in this
double A.
In this circumstance, because you were dealing with the void, the catalyst has to also be a person.
Gotcha. Okay. So we need 4 people.
Yes. Unless you want to keep the door open.
Alright, team, do we want to keep the door open? Because I want to say yeah, like, so we can, like, actually leave, like, just in case.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a bit of a conundrum, because if we leave it open, then things could, like, accidentally, like, get through, and that is less than ideal.
And we're down 2 people.
Yeah. But then again, like I said, we do have NPCs that could help us, but I understand, like, like, relying solely on NPCs to get the job done, like, like, what are we even here for?
So just have a team guard the door.
I guess that is true. I mean, you guys
I do feel safer with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
How about that? How about we... And he'll look over to Nisa and Ori. get the whole team back together.
Oh, getting the band back together.
But it ain't got rhythm.
Oh, they got rhythm. What do you say?
I like the team.
Ah?
Jazzy could be the catalyst. Jazzy!
Who?
Wait. Yeah, have we met Jazzy? I've started to forget people.
I don't think we have. I don't
No.
think we've had the pleasure.
Right.
yet, but we will.
Jazz was our sister in our team, in our strike team. She could act as a catalyst. She's magically inclined. I could keep the door open. You guys could go through. Nisa, Lucas, Ori will guard the door. Kamina can guard the door too. You guys go in and bada bing, bada boom.
That sounds delightful. Wait, no, hold on. If we're no, I think we'll be able to pull it off. Just go in, steal the book, and come out. I think we might be able to pull it off. Like with just us going in, unless there's objections. I don't hear any. Then it sounds like it sounds like a plan. Then I think the only thing that we need then is to actually get permission to do this, which actually might be the hardest thing to do. So who's really good at persuading?
Not me.
I have a persuasion of a +1.
Okay, so then Abraham has +5 on that one. Game
Okay.
locked.
Let me look at Lotus. I don't know if she is any better. Again, I think her charisma is probably pretty decent. Ooh. No, she has a +7 in persuasion. Lotus does.
Oh,
Okay. So I guess we can go back and ask if this is a thing that we can do, and hope that it's yes. Because we have a plan. We have a plan. This is a plan. This is a plan.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I guess, unless there's anything else anybody else wants to do, I guess we can just go back.
Yeah, no issue to me.
All right. We'll head on back to the founder.
Okay. Yeah, you guys head back to the founder. Nisa and Ori is gonna stay with CJ.
All right.
Unless you guys want them to come with you.
They need to plan and all that other stuff. So I think it's probably we could just go. They probably need to like plan and stuff like that.
Okay.
I assume.
So you guys make it back to the main room, and unlike earlier this morning, because now we're getting into the later in the afternoon bit here, the bustle and movement of all the other agents are present here in the main room. But you do see the founder above on the platform, kind of overseeing everything.
I wave.
It nods, but it remains.
I'll because I can do that because I'm an air conqueror. I'll fly up to where the founder is, and I'll be like, "Hey, we found some things out, and we kind of need to talk to you privately. If you have some time."
How private is this conversation necessary to be?
Almost want to shout over the basher. How private does it need to be? I feel like this should just be kind of ears, just for us, including my party and us. I feel like this is a bit of a sensitive topic.
Very well. We will go to the war room.
war room. Excellent.
And it will float down the stairs and head towards a door off to the side. And you guys enter this room. And unlike the high-tech room that you guys were just in, this room is very, like, old school. It is laid out in, like, a stone kind of, like, castle fashion. Ooh. And there's a gigantic mahogany table in the center and these lavish, like, purple velveted cushion chairs that line around this table. And on top of the table is a world map.
Ooh, fancy. Alrighty. I will let Miss Lotus explain everything because I assume she is the best at talking here. Lotus has not spoken this entire session. Clears her throat. Miss. Sorry, it's getting late. Brain shutting down. I can do this. Eliora. Your Grace. We have found a way to get to Miss Annabelle so that we may retrieve the book, but it would require that we open a portal to where she might be. We have already recruited members of Strike Team 2 to aid us in this. They are they're fully aware of what's going on, fully aware what's happening, what needs to be done, and they seem comfortable going through with the task of helping us open the portal so that we can go in and get the book. Although we did learn that it is a possibility that stealing the book may not be enough, and that's the to put it quite gently, the termination of Miss Annabelle, that may be something that needs to be discussed. So we humbly request that we are allowed to carry out this mission in opening the portal, stealing the book, and if needed, terminating Annabelle. Please.
Roll me persuasion with advantage.
Alrighty. Do. 1+7. Do. Ah. Okay, not bad. But we can do better. Oh, or not. Or it could be a lateral move. 17.
17. You do have permission. However, I do request one thing. When you retrieve the book, bring it to me directly. Do not let anyone else touch it.
We can... can I roll an insight check?
Yeah.
Yeah. That will be Lotus. She's good at that too. Come on. Don't. Of course. That's a natural 1 for a 7.
Okay. You still kind of get... Yeah, it's a natural 1. However, I also rolled like shit.
Okay.
So I'm trying to play this out. Because I didn't anticipate us both to roll ones.
Okay. Oh, wow, that's really funny. Okay, cool. Go on, lay it on me then.
You want to believe her.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still kind of like stuff that you don't know about you, and you still kind of get that. I believe you, but I don't. But I do. But this is weird.
Yeah, because the request of, like, don't let anybody else touch it, let me, like, handle it only is just a little strange.
Yeah.
Tad strange. Tad strange.
Yes. So your player intuition is how your character feels.
Oh, that's a great way to play that.
Yeah, that's a very good way to phrase that. We will retrieve the book, and you will be notified as soon as we have it. And as long as we can keep a hold of it, we'll get it to you.
You have my full support.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I may be able to provide further aid if you should request it.
Really, in what regard?
I have ways beyond what one can see.
Okay.
All you need to do is take my hand.
Looks very concerned. I mean, this isn't gonna, like, portal us there anyway, right? That's not what we want.
No.
Okay. Lotus reaches out, takes her hand.
When Lotus goes to take her hand, okay, hold on. Just to double check my information here. What is Lotus's subclass as a paladin?
Her subclass is the I want to make sure that I get the order right. I think it's the order of in features and traits, Brittany. You know what to do. It is Oath of the Watchers.
Right. Okay.
So, before you reveal the result, with Abraham being a warlock,
Yes.
would he recognize that a pact is being made right now? If a pact is being made right now.
Yes. Yes, you would.
Great.
Would you like to do anything about that? Because I didn't pick that up at all.
I'd like to... I mean, Soul's already going to one place. He's gonna go and be like, don't pay this cost, I've already paid it. Or the bill's already paid. He's gonna shake the hand.
As soon as you go to reach her hand, she will pull away.
No. Not you or you.
And she'll look up at Lotus. But she will look over at Hana.
You.
Me? For what? What are we doing here? Lotus
You are the most associated with death, correct?
Why, yes.
Then we have more similarities than one would originally think.
What are we doing here? Why won't you shake Lotus's hand? I promise she's a very trustworthy individual, a lot more trustworthy than me.
Yeah, who's asking the question? Is
Hana.
Hana is asking, like, why won't you shake her hand?
She's about to give her soul away, that's what.
What? What's going on? What's happening? I'm not making any deals.
Well, what's
I've
more
lived
important?
too long.
What's more important, the rest of your life or the fate of the world?
That's a toughie. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, I made peace with the fact that I'm gonna die eventually.
Get your damn hand over here.
What's gonna happen to me? What's gonna happen to me? She's not gonna eat my soul. I've never made a pact with anyone before. Is she gonna eat my soul, Abraham? I like my soul where it is.
I didn't say eat. I said sell.
Sell what?
Your soul.
I don't want to sell my soul.
Is it worth the fate of the world?
I don't know. Lotus is just like, wait, no, hold on. Hold on. Hana. What? Hold on. Just Miss Elior, could you please maybe? What does this pact entail before she decides to sign her soul away?
I will grace you with a specific ability that I believe will benefit you during this fight.
And the reason that neither me nor Abraham can have it is because
You can speak with the dead, can you not?
I mean, yeah, I can.
Then
Wait,
that
actually,
is
this
why.
All right. What?
Viscous can't. No, all of his spells are like water themed.
Ah, okay. All right. All right then. All right. I'll do this, but I just don't want you to eat my soul.
I can at least promise you that. Ha, ha, ha.
All right. She like walks over and like does that thing where like you reach out but you kind of lean away. You're like really nervously.
So grabbing her hand, uh-oh, I just had it. Oh no, I lost. I'm terrible. I closed it by accident like an idiot.
Control
dear.
Shift T.
No, that's not where I had it. There it is. Okay. I got it. So, I'm gonna send you something.
Okay.
A little something.
Okay.
So, when you grab their hand, you could feel kind of like this magic shock happen in the palm of your hand.
Ooh.
But you have that little like jerk moment, but she grabs a firm hold onto your hand. And it's almost to the point where it kind of hurts. Like the grip is really tight.
My old bones.
And then you feel kind of like this sort of electric energy running up your arm. And it goes all the way up to your neck. And then it goes all the way up into your head. And you feel kind of like this pain in your eyes. And so you close your eyes. And for the rest of you seeing this happen, there's kind of like this aqua mist that comes out of the armor pieces and starts surrounding her. It's surrounding Hana. And Hana's eyes glaze over and turn into like a completely aqua glow. And Brittany, I'm gonna send you this.
Yes.
And I want you to read it out as Hana.
Yes.
Because these are words that come into your head and you feel like you have no control over your own body. So you say this incantation.
Okay, alrighty. When life fades into darkness, the spirit lingers, forever adrift. There is no finality, no true end. The house of death beckons, its cold embrace ever inviting, as it opens its arms to you, an eternal welcome.
And with those words, the mist kind of springs out and hits everybody in the room as you feel this electric energy stop. And what was the armor plating holding onto your hand is now what appears to be the body of Eliora. She's got her round glasses, her brown hair, her purple and blue uniform with her white pants, and she's, standing there and smiling at you. But behind her, you can see that are multiple other individuals in sort of like this misty bluish aqua kind of glow, wearing the same types of uniforms, all carrying various like old weapons, swords, spears, bows, and everything of the likes. Some of them are wearing what appears to be mage's robes. And they all kind of like surround the room. The rest of you do see this as well too after being hit by that mist. But Hana, you now have an aura attached to you that enables you to see the spirits of the dead So it's a 20-foot aura. Anybody within that aura can also see the spirits of the dead. So as soon as somebody leaves it, they lose that ability.
You said it's 20 feet?
20 feet, yeah.
Can see spirits.
So
And anybody within that aura, okay.
Yes, any ally, I should specify.
Okay, cool. Any ally, thank you. Any ally in it can also see. And is this something that's just on at all times, or is it like
yes.
Okay. Always on. My. Not gonna lie, not as bad as I thought it'd be. You guys are seeing this too, right? Because if you don't, I'm gonna assume I died. You have 3 seconds to respond before I start freaking out. 3.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, thank goodness.
Dad, I've been muted. Abraham's gonna smell, like, sniff the air, like... Gets old after a little bit, if I'm being completely honest.
So, what does this mean?
It means
Join the
that
club.
It means that things within the shadows may not necessarily be able to spook you again.
Oh, the shadows. I think I understand now.
Good.
Thank you.
The House of Death does welcome you with open arms.
Well, if there was a house that I had to follow, what I think this is probably the best one. So, I'm here.
Welcome to the family.
Happy to be here. Can't wait for the next reunion. You're gonna have to put up with me from now on. I'm sorry. All right. I can see dead people. Thought it'd be a little later after I died, but cool.
Yep. Everyone's got a gimmick.
Aha! And now I've got mine.
Just be careful. Not every spirit is a good spirit. So do be aware that there are spirits who may attack you around here just because you can see them.
Oh, wait, like around here specifically?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, that's perfectly fine. I should have spells for that. Checking. Yes, I should be. Okay, wait, wrong character sheet. That's Lotus. Checking. We'll be okay. With an apathetic shrug. I will take your warning, and I will heed it. That's the word. I'll heed it. Alright, so we'll be able to see things, spooks in the shadow.
Yes, of course.
Alright, and from what I understand, that might be where Annabelle is. Which means we'll be able to find her. I mean, the odds of her actually being here in the facility are probably really slim. What are the odds? Staring. Staring side-eyed.
Actually,
Eliora?
since you've mentioned that, no, she's not within the facility in any capacity.
Alright.
However, one of our teams were able to detect where her last location was.
Okay, alright.
So it appears that she may have jumped out of the shadows, but may have potentially jumped back in. I can give you the coordinates,
Perfect.
and that's probably your best bet to set up the portal.
Excellent. Is there a user manual for this thing? And I point to the thing. I'm not good at technology at all. You'll have to forgive me.
Your vassal didn't fully explain it to you?
Like a pamphlet. I won't lie. There was a lot of words, and my eyes kind of glazed over. I can press these buttons, but Lord knows, I mean, like, I can get it to tell the time, and I can get it to tell me the weather. I think it'll count my steps too.
Just a random ass alarm starts going off.
Exactly. I'm like, I haven't figured everything out yet.
I'm sure there's a internet browser that you can find.
Internet browser. We need Karutsu back. She was good at technology.
Who are the twins?
She like looks over. You two are so talented. You're good in medicine, science, just everything. Please help. All right, cool. We know what to do now. And we just have to be careful not to... Wait, hold on. Is it one of those things where if they just don't know that we're looking at them, we could probably kind of skirt by, like, you know, that sort of thing?
I'm sure you can get away with it. Works for me every time.
Okay, cool. So as long as we're not obvious, we could probably skirt by, like, you know, the more malicious spirits. Okay, we can do that. That's fine. So just don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Anyway, Will, thank you.
My pleasure. Pleasure doing business with you.
It's not business. You don't welcome one into a family for business. Ha ha! You'll never get rid of me. You did this to yourself. You'll never get rid of me anymore. All right, let's go to those coordinates. Alara, can you please help me? Can you please help me pull up the coordinates?
Yeah, I would love to.
Thank you. I just reach out my hand, and I'm really trying to pay attention to what you're doing this time.
I'm on my phone.
All right.
So, what do I need to roll?
Roll an intelligence, because there is no computer check.
Yeah.
Well, that's scary. I don't like that.
Which one?
Both.
Wait, I knew that. Why did I have to look it up? 22.
22? Okay, yeah, you easily are able to pinpoint. You get the coordinates, you find it on the map. You don't even need to, like, fully enter it before, like, it starts actually, like, reflecting. And you're like, oh yeah, it's right there. And you're able to even load it up into your guys' bracelets and your phones. So you have two different ways in case you lose one of them. And everybody has a version of it. So if some way, somehow you guys get separated, you're able to be like, it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey now. I'm hearing. I see what you're putting. I'm picking up what you're putting down, and I'm here for it.
Hear me out. Oh, man. All right.
Annabelle's dad.
Is this some joke that I am too straight to understand?
Yes.
They got that. What? No.
It's because you're too old.
Bruh.
I'm the youngest one here. What are you talking about?
For the record,
I killed Brittany.
I think you did. Just for the recording purposes, I posted a picture of the guy that the twins saw in their little vision thing, and Becca said, "Hear me out." So yes.
Here we go. Oh, that's too funny.
I'll explain it to you. It's a thing that people do when they find something that's not attractive slightly attractive. I'll
That's
have to
not
find a
how-
TikTok to explain better.
Okay.
Just don't. It's just a thing. It's not new. I don't think really. It's just a. I don't know what to tell you, man. Hear her out. Hear me out.
There are cake trends where people put toothpicks and they go, "Hear me out."
Larry the cucumber, the Duolingo owl. Who on earth?
Hold on, hear me out. He
No.
knows multiple languages.
No, some of these I can't abide by. Anyway, we're the train. Get it
Have you
back
guys
on.
heard of Snape wives?
A Roblox character? Don't understand these.
I
No
feel like-
word in the back.
I feel like this was supposed to answer some questions, and it definitely didn't.
It's Larry the cucumber for me.
Why?
Why is there a dog on there?
Because it's the problem. That's why these are weird. Wait, is that the fucking gnome from Romeo
and Juliet?
It is,
Yeah.
yeah. And
So
then
funny.
the big baby from Boss Baby.
Okay, I see Megamind. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Megamind makes a lot of sense.
Megamind checks out. The council has decided.
Not Duolingo.
Okay, so yeah, there's
Okay,
some.
but like, hear me out. Being able to speak multiple languages is hot.
Yes, for Cheetah? Why?
Donde está la biblioteca?
Chester Cheeto makes sense though. He's so cool.
I don't.
The Professor Snape one drives me insane. There's 2 Megaminds though, and I really love that for him.
Hey, where's the second one? There's the one behind the Curious George Chandler. Where's the other one? Oh, I see it.
Okay. By the Powerpuff Girls dad, which also
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Professor
that one's fine.
Antonio. Yeah, I get that. Wait a minute. What?
Johnny
Wait.
Test from way in the back makes
No.
0 sense.
Makes 0 sense.
Oh,
Wait a minute,
God.
What are we doing?
Jack Frost too.
That makes
Okay,
sense.
Jack Frost though.
That makes
Yeah.
complete sense.
It's
Yeah.
just fine.
As a child.
Agreement of Jack.
I don't know how to feel about the penguin from Surfs.
Brandon
like-
goes up is just like he's like a very
Hey,
in my
he's
opinion,
so
like,
cool though.
True.
he's a blank slate. What do you mean?
He's
He gives what's his name? He reminds me of Hala from the Pokemon games.
okay. All right. But the Roblox guy, no, we're not doing that. I don't know why that's on there. That's a Lego piece.
Roblox? Oh, the Roblox.
Yeah, the
I don't know,
Roblox.
Maybe he's from a specific game.
That's a Lego piece.
Okay, so for the record, we have a sentient cucumber, a literal dog, a bird, and you're drawing a line at Legos.
Cusco's sitting back there too. He's back there. He's peeking out
Oh, he
Over-
is.
over the Snape image.
Larry the cucumber is the funniest thing on this game.
Like, I'll let
Yeah.
you know.
Because it's the most innocent, but technically it makes the most sense.
No,
No.
Steven.
Is that where this is going?
Whoa.
Who knows? Everybody has
guy.
their own weird reasons why they stuck that. Why they stuck the stuck the things that they did in that cake. You have the Duolingo owl in a Roblox character. I won't understand the Duolingo owl.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, we got way off track. This cake is the more you stare at it, the angrier it makes you.
We should do our own little special hear me out.
Down.
Hell yeah.
Yes, let's do that.
Anyways, We got so off track. What were we doing?
We
Are
were,
these 3x3s, but for individuals?
we were. I can see dead people.
Yeah, yeah, you sure can.
I can
And
see dead.
is this a hear you out moment or?
No, no. I mean, like, Hana can actually physically, literally see dead people. I honestly think that's kind of where we were. I got the ability to see dead people, and I think that's kind of it. Wait, no, Ilara was doing something. What were you rolling for?
To get the
I
GPS coordinates and
coordinates.
map.
There! Okay, and she was able to get the coordinates, and while she was doing that, because she was on her phone, you posted the Hear Me Out cake, and now we're here! Yay!
Hooray. Yeah, so you guys have the coordinates now added into your devices. So now we're kind of in the boat of like, what do you guys want to do now? Do you guys want to strategize? Do you guys want to equip yourselves? Do you want to kick in the door and go now?
No,
Well, Abraham was somewhat trying to do the thing with the book,
Yeah.
so I don't know what I need to do for that.
So you're kind of just waiting for Erin to get back
Correct.
because she was going to grab her guys, but she didn't give you any sort of like, hey, I'll be back in 10 minutes. No, she's just kind of like, okay, I'll be back. Bye.
Hmm.
I mean, we can end it here, and we can think about what you guys want to do for next week.
Think about the consequences of our actions.
Yeah! I think that sounds like a good plan.
What a weird way to end the session.
Okay, but like, hear me out.